Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Get early access to all of our interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats with writer and comic book legend DG Chichester, new episodes of classic Capes and Lunatics shows, including The Quantum Zone, This, That, or the Third, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Travis Ritchie, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics podcast.
Okay.
I just had to think, hey, we know someone famous. Welcome back to another episode of the Salty and Petty podcast. She's a little bit salty.
He's a whole lot of petty, and together we're the Salty and Petty podcast. Duh.
All right, kids, and to get you in the holiday spirits, this time we're going to cover. Let's travel back in time with us to that magical year of 1989 and the first episode of The Simpsons. The Simpsons roasting on an open fire.
Technically it's called the Simpsons Christmas Special according to the title card.
Well, according to the Disney Plus and the internet.
Well, fuck the mouse, first of all.
Well, everywhere I've looked on the internet, too, it has that.
I'm just saying. Technically.
What, are you too good for the internet?
Sometimes.
Oh, hey, oh. Not when it comes to those adult features. Hey, oh.
They're all on my hard drive now, sucker. Don't need this damn Skylink for nothing.
And boy, are those links hard. All right. Anyway, so yeah,
more like dense. Thank you, Elon Musk. Anyway.
Oh, is your internet curved? So yes, this came out in 1989. So yes, as I was telling my 10-year-old son last night, I'm like, yes, I was 11 years old when this came out. I'm now a middle-aged, old, broken down old man, kids.
God, this thing looked terrible.
I know. Even just by current Simpsons appearance. Yeah, well, again, it's 1989. They probably thought, we'll get maybe 2-3 seasons out of this, and 35 years.
I mean, this is like I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking actually.
Well, I just wonder, was the I'm sure the budget wasn't there at this point. They're just like, Yeah,
it's like Waylon Smithers in the opening is still black. Like, it was so jarring. I have not watched early season Simpsons in a decade. Okay, it was so.
It's been years since I watched any Simpsons. So yeah.
Well, I watched the Treehouse of Horror specials every year without fail. It's just a thing we do. But like, other than that, yeah, I don't really watch The Simpsons. Like, it's just the definition of seasonal rot. And it's like every time I see like an article, is this the new age of Simpsons getting better than like 3 episodes? Never mind. Every single freaking time. So, but yeah, like The Simpsons for a long time, was my favorite show. It's what got me into adult animation. It is the classic, the standard, the longest running American television show, beat out Gunsmoke. Like, I think that happened even 7 years ago. Oh, maybe even 10 years ago at this point. I don't know. But it's just come such a long way. And it's just so jarring. I'm just like, oh yeah, they got Santa's helper in the first episode.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's crazy.
I know. I remember like back then, like, people talking about how like edgy this is, and now it's like you compare it to like, South Park or something, and it's like, no, compared to South Park, it's like,
well, it was edgy for the 90s because it was subverting expectations of even that, which was, Roseanne had already basically done it with the whole Father Knows Best and that whole subversion of the family sitcom trope and everything. But this takes it further because he's choking his kid. He's an alcoholic. He's just like outright not trying to be a good dad.
And it's a cartoon. People don't expect this from a cartoon at this point.
Yeah. Well, until your father gets home. But yeah, like, I mean, we could get into it. But yeah, for the masses that aren't like, niche people, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
But like, if you watch the Tracy Ullman show,
yes.
You kind of know what to expect.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, this started as like short,
A little short,
moment
yeah.
show. Yeah. Because I remember watching those. That's how old I am, and just talking about it with people, and just like at that point, I don't even remember the names of the characters. I'm like, yeah, the son's choking the father, the father's choking the son and stuff, and
Yeah. And it's just like I started thinking about like how many of the cast members have like passed away. The actress that played Mrs. Krabappel, the actress that played Ned Flanders' wife, like a lot of them, like a lot of them are gone, and the show's just marching forward. And it's just like, yeah, I feel like the best years are definitely behind them. I don't agree with the golden era of Simpsons like at all, like because I think I was just too young. Like I just when people say it was like the golden era, I was like, no. I think your golden era just is specifically like how old you were when you started watching it and when you stopped watching it, basically.
yeah. But I mean, in the early seasons, you had like people like Conan O'Brien writing for the show and stuff.
Didn't he only like write one episode and it's the damn monorail episode or something like that?
I don't know if it's just one. I don't know if it's just
I'd
one.
have to look it up, but I feel like he only wrote a couple. It's not like he was like a staff writer or something. Because the monorail episode stands out as like one of those episodes that aren't typical, so that's what makes me think. Like I'd have to go back and look.
Yeah, I don't know if that's just the one everyone points out, but that might just be the biggest one he worked on, or
Yeah, and here's the thing about like I can't even say this about the Simpsons, but like the Simpsons had like an overly educated. A lot of them went over to Futurama, and they are definitely the most overly educated like writers' room in the world. And so like yeah, I totally get why people had to move on, and like there was like always fighting, and like I don't even know how this got aired. Like this is the first episode you're gonna put on. This is like kind of depressing.
Well, I don't know if they were just like, oh yeah, you get the December, so they're like, we'll do a Christmas. I know, but and again,
it wasn't even supposed to be the first episode. The first episode they were having like animation issues with, and so they had to put this one was the one that was ready to go, and they were like, ooh.
I mean, most of the episode's kind of depressing, but I mean, you kind of get a happy ending at the end. But it's just it's not your typical Christmas episode.
No, like they're at the racetrack.
The horse, the dog
track. Yeah. Like not even the horse track. Like it's the dog track, and it's like shout out to the horses. I love y'all too, but like it is just something. Dog tracks are just so sad.
What, all the drunks like Barney there?
Just like I've been to one in real life, and I was just like, no, it really is like that. Yeah, oh my god.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like you can't even afford to gamble on horses. You're gambling on dogs. I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting that.
I love the kid and his dad there as they walk past. He's like, "Dad, can we open presents?" He's like, "Remember, not till the 8th race." I'm like, oh, jeez.
Yikes. Yikes. I feel like that hit home for some older people. That definitely wasn't for me. It was for somebody.
Oh, there's somebody there like, ooh, wait.
Oh yeah, so let's just kind of get into it. It's like, so we start the episode with them at the Springfield Elementary School Christmas pageant, and then we're kind of like moving around, watching everybody get ready for Christmas. And Bart and Lisa are writing letters to Santa. Lisa asked for a pony, and Marge's like, I wouldn't ask for a pony. I don't think it's enough room on Santa's sleigh.
She goes, you've asked for this for 3 years. Haven't you got the hint?
And Bart wants a tattoo, and the more you forbid a kid, the more they want to do it. Freaking Bart, my least favorite character. Always has been, always will be.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. Maggie is my favorite Simpsons character. I will not elaborate, and I will not be taking questions.
Just the subtle. That's what I was thinking about. Like Maggie is like the funniest part of a lot of episodes, like this one, and like just the subtle comedy of her walking around in that star costume and just like falling on her face and stuff.
Or just like, I just wish I still had a pacifier so I could punctuate every point with a pacifier, just like she does. Like it just like either or you don't. But like Maggie is the best.
But the pageant, I mean, let's not gloss over. It gave the world and you one of your favorite songs.
Yes, of course.
Oh, Jingle Bells, Batman Smells. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. It's probably Ray's favorite song.
Ray's favorite song. It's his ringtone. I just know it.
Man, my favorite character.
he just like, instead of me, like when you say talking about Peter, so now like Parker, he's just like least the little pointy up sign, least favorite character.
No, Finn. It's Jingle Bells Batman Smells. No.
Yeah, that was just, it's so classic. Like they just really knew what this family was gonna be for like at least the next 7 seasons. They really don't stray too far from this whole setup.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, they're shopping and Bart goes and gets the tattoo mother on his arm. And it's just like, babes, didn't she forbid you from that? And then, so before the tattoo gets finished, Marge finds him and drags him to the dermatologist to have it removed. But of course, that spends all the Christmas money.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like, oh, well, Homer's Christmas bonus will cover the gifts. Well, damn evil Mr. Burns cancels that year's employee Christmas bonus.
Mm-hmm.
So now Homer's got to moonlight as a freaking mall Santa. I think like one of the most depressing things ever. Right?
Wow.
And of course the suggestion of Barney.
Oh yeah.
Ugh, poor Barney. Oh my God, Barney's timeline is so damn tragic. We'll definitely have to come back to some Simpsons episodes and stuff. Because, I mean, it'll be here. It was here, it'll be here after we're dead. So, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I know. I'm just like, how long is this thing going to be?
I always point to that damn show, Minority Report, the TV show, where it was like set in, like 50 years into the future and The Simpsons was still on. Like, they had a commercial. And it was like, season 57 of The Simpsons up next.
I mean, I'm always like, oh, is this show going to go as long as the cast is alive? But with AI, I mean, this thing could go forever, right?
Pretty much. I always suspected that they would age the character. Like, if, like, say the main cast died, they would probably, like, kill off Marge and Homer and, like, age the kids up to get new character voices. I just feel like that's the direction that we'll probably be headed, because technically there was a point where they were gonna end The Simpsons, and it was one of those future episodes. If you know anything about like newer seasons, it was supposed to be like the series finale, and people liked it so much and they kind of dipped back into that well. So it's always like in the back of my mind, like, so if one of the parents die, or character actors that voice the parents die, they'll totally just age the kids up and do that into the future stuff that people kind of really want anyway. So that's kind of my theory of how they could actually keep it going even without AI. Because like I said, AI is contentious, and it will always be contentious for voice actors and actors in general. And I said it when they started doing those mocaps. Nobody listens to Lilith. No, I was like, bro, what are you doing? Keep it in the video games. Don't bring it to cinema. You're asking for it. And then that Avatar thing happened, and it's just like, James Cameron, I see what you're doing. And here we are. Just saying. I saw it. I told y'all.
It's so funny because, like, I think of stuff in like the terms of through a podcast lens anymore. I'm like, man, if you did a Simpsons podcast, you would have like a lifetime.
Oh yeah,
project.
There are.
There's
just YouTube channels where it's just like you'll never run out of material.
35, 34. I know there's 34.
Like, you could literally podcast every single day about The Simpsons if you wanted to, and still have like for years.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, how many episodes of it are there?
Oh my God, how many episodes are there of The Simpsons right now?
I mean, it has to be hundreds, doesn't it?
Let me look. I'll look.
Because again, I mean, I know there's 34 seasons on Disney Plus right now.
And they're in their 35th season, and then there's shorts, films, the movie, and some specials to include. Let me see. Are you not going to give me a number? You're going to make me count? Really?
Oh, no. Here, as of November 19th.
Yes, there we go.
2023.
757 episodes, yeah.
757. Because I was almost thinking, I'm like, oh, I should do a for my holiday or something. I should try to.
Oh, no. You couldn't even binge watch Supernatural over the holiday, like, let alone The Simpsons.
Yeah, this would be like a year or more project. Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. That's like you just being a burrito. Like, just like I remember one time, at one time it was manageable to binge watch Supernatural in a summer, but like literally you would have to get home from work and do nothing else, like stay up until like 2 a.m. And then like, so yeah, it was possible at the time. Now it's not.
Oh wait, here we go. Someone asked, how long would it take to watch all the Simpsons?
I mean, but you have to think about it too. It's a cartoon, so it's only like 22 minutes long.
Yeah. Okay, when there were 639 episodes, it came out to 234.3 hours, which was 9.76 days.
But who can really actually sit through that?
I know, and that's when there was 639. There's
yeah. Okay, so it's like it'd probably be like 2 weeks at this point of just like
straight nothing else. Yes.
Yeah, like I couldn't imagine. I had to stop binging TV because like I can only do like 2 or 3 episodes, no matter how long the episode is. If the episode's like if we're talking like a quote unquote hour-long drama, ain't no way. You get maybe 2 episodes out of me, and then I'm like, okay. Like I couldn't imagine.
And there's other stuff, shorter stuff I want to watch because I know I keep forgetting it, and Will keeps bringing it up. That Green Lantern animated series. I'm like, man, I want to go back and watch that. Yeah.
Wait, are you talking about the original one or the? But where the Green Lantern or which one?
No, the animated series, the one that was on Cartoon Network.
Oh, okay, yeah. You still haven't watched that?
No, I did watch it. I just rewatch.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say what?
No, I want to rewatch it. Yeah.
It's Kilowog show. Come on.
No, exactly. Yeah, you poozer.
I was gonna say that doesn't seem right, but knowing Phil, I don't know.
No, I did watch it, but it's been a while. I want to rewatch it.
Don't rewatch any of that. But Where the Batman? That was tragic.
I don't know.
The last good Batman animated show, I'm not talking about Harley Quinn, but I'd say it was Brave and the Bold. And even people shitted on Brave and the Bold, like they just didn't get it. I was like, obviously you don't read the comics, you don't get it. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, it was so different than the other ones.
That's what made it great. It was time to like not make Batman so serious.
Yeah.
Like God, that was like prime Bat God time too. So it was just like it was so refreshing to see that. And of course Ted McGinley.
Yes. And speaking of Prime, aren't they working on one for Amazon Prime?
What?
A new Batman animated series. Because it's not gonna.
I heard that, but I don't know.
Yeah, because it's so weird. They sold it to Prime because it's like, why wouldn't you keep that for Max? That would be traffic.
Well, technically it doesn't. Technically, I don't think that they can use it for Max or something. I think they have to. I don't know. I don't want to talk about it. Okay. the rights for Batman is so effed up right now.
I know, but it's like they have Harley Quinn, but they, it's like.
Well, and they don't really use Batman. They use Bruce Wayne. Like it's like that whole like loophole reach around thing. And plus, animated is fine. It's the live action stuff, but like Max is like in such shambles that I don't think they want to actually produce in house because animation is expensive. So. I think that's what it comes down to. They're kind of doing the Sony method. Is like, yeah, I'll let you use the name. You just give me the money for it, basically.
Yeah. I think it's workaround. You said reach around.
I said what I said.
There's our next lawsuit. Porn has damaged this young lady's mind.
No, I said what I said. If you know, you know. So yeah, poor Homer's working as a depressing mall Santa. And then on Christmas Eve, Bart just ruins it for everybody and pulls down his beard and they have that heart-to-heart.
Mm-hmm.
And it's his fault. And then like he finds out how much the mall Santa pays.
Oh yeah. I mean,
there's like classic late stage couple. Oh, we gotta take money for your training and your uniform.
Yeah, so he walks out of there with $13.
I mean, but 1989 $13 is still more than 2003's $13.
Oh,
I mean, you can't even get a damn Big Mac meal for $13 in most big cities. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just But
what the hell? Bro, I tried to order McDonald's breakfast, what was it, Tuesday? I looked on the DoorDash. I was like, nope, we're driving there. Like for a single sandwich, it was like $6 on DoorDash. Went there, it was like $3.75.
Oh
No.
yeah, I remember last time I went to McDonald's and got food. I was like, wait a minute. I remember when this was like the cheap alternative. What the hell?
There's like literally not a dollar menu anymore anywhere. I think like when I knew we were in trouble is when Wendy's didn't have the 4 for $4 and they changed it to the biggie bag. I knew we were in trouble.
When fast food is, when you're
when you literally can go to Panera Bread or Applebee's for the same damn price, and I can get an alcoholic drink at Applebee's, guess where I'm going? Sorry, Panera Bread. Listen, I love you, but you don't have alcohol. I mean, you do have those charged lemonades though, and I have to stay away from caffeine. So
I mean, fast food. Are we about to see the end of fast food? Because it's like when you're priced the same as like a Panera or something, and you can get like
Panera. And literally, we were talking about this. You can literally go to Applebee's or Chili's for the same for 2 people at McDonald's or Chili's. Come on, Chili's has got.
And who's got the better food? I wonder.
Well, debatable.
Well,
depending on your taste palette, I get the draw of McDonald's, like especially if you travel a lot, like you're gonna go there. It's pretty much the same thing.
Well, yeah, I mean, you go here, you go to Tokyo, and it's probably going to be almost the same thing, but...
Yeah, you might get a McSushi roll, but you're still going to be able to get a Big Mac.
Yeah. Koala burger, yeah. I'm sorry, Ray, drop there. I'm sorry.
Actually, I think, is it Jack in the Box down there? I forget. They don't really have a lot of McDonald's. They have like Jack in the Box and something else. So Jack in the Box is basically actually Burger King down there, though, or something like that. I forget how they still have a Kmart down there. So I just really, it's hard to keep up with what they don't have in Australia.
I know at one point, wasn't it like the last Kmarts were like in those far off lands of like Australia and New Jersey?
Yeah. I think Kmart's restructured under a different company completely in Australia. So I don't know how that works. Yeah. $13. I just couldn't imagine.
I know. Back in my day,
I used to get tipped more than that for babysitting. Like a grown man, giving a grown man $13. Have you no shame, corporations? Have you no shame? Don't. It was the 80s too. Trickle down economics, Reaganomics. Yeah, poor guy. So they get that tip about the Greyhound race, and from Barney, it's like, Barney, I'm rooting for you, babes, but you're making it hard.
I know Bart was with Homer, but when we got this scene at Moe's bar, I'm just like, I'm waiting for a prank call. Amanda
hug and kiss.
See freely.
I miss those gags. They don't do it anymore. It's so sad.
Wow.
Yeah, they haven't done one of those. I think the last time they did it is like a gag where he's like, Bart, I know it's you. I think that was like season 20 or something like that.
Jeez.
Yeah.
We'll get in this age. It's just like, yeah, Bart, I know it's you, like a caller ID.
Hell, he probably doesn't even have a phone. It's his direct cell phone. If you know anything about businesses in 2023, nobody has a business line. It's their direct cell phone. I'm just like, babes, not looking good. I don't trust people who don't have business lines. I'm just saying. I'm old school that way. Or worse yet, they don't have a number at all. And you got to go looking on their Instagram page. Not like I'm going to call any food trucks out or anything. Just get your shit together. Get your shit together, entrepreneurs. Anyway, so they're at Springfield's Downs. Homer bets all his money on the last minute entry named Santa's Little Helper. A 99-1 long shot. Yeah, Homer, babes, your karma, your luck is poop. Like, stop playing with me.
And again, when Barney was telling them, what was it, whirlwind or something? Yeah, it was the pick. And
it's like, babes, if you see a sign like that, that means go the opposite direction. It's actually a sign you're gonna lose your money.
Yeah, exactly. But because Barney follows his pick and wins. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then, like, literally, he comes in dead last.
Oh yeah, they're standing there. Homer's like, "Oh, I just want to wait till he crosses the finish line." They're just waiting there. I guess. Forget it.
And then they go around back, and as they're leaving, and they see the dog's owner yell and abandon him for losing the race, and they usually get, Mm-hmm. So at least, that's the best outcome for that dog. And then Bart's like, "Oh, let's keep the dog as a pet," and I was like, "All right." And then they get home. And then they talk about the Christmas bonus. And then he's like, but no, look, we got Santa's little helper. And then the family's happy. And they sing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And it's just like, ooh. Ooh.
Oh yeah, and of course sitting there waiting with Marge as her sisters.
Oh God, I hate Patty and Selma. I hate them so much.
Is Marge there? Just yeah.
Oh, poor Homer. Like that's the only time I really feel bad is when Patty and Selma are around.
And Grandpa's there.
Poor senile Grandpa. Yeah, it's depressing to me. I'm sorry. I love dogs, but I would never want a dog as a holiday or a birthday present. Like it's like getting your wife a vacuum cleaner or a dishwasher. Unless she explicitly asks you for it, do not get that for a birthday or holiday gift or an anniversary. Don't do it unless she explicitly asks you. Life pro tip.
Yes, don't get anyone a practical gift unless they ask for it, kids.
Same thing with pets, because you got to clean it, you got to feed it. It's like at least for a dog at least a 10-year commitment.
Yes, again, they're gonna be a member of your family, kids. Don't act like they're just like some fun little toy, you know?
Yeah, like it's so sad when I see like 1.5-year-old dogs on like Craigslist because they're not a puppy anymore, they're not cute anymore. It pisses me off.
Or the family's moving or something, yeah.
Oh, they always, we're moving and we just can't. Well, you should have looked for another house, shouldn't you have? How about you get rid of one of your kids? Same difference, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, pretty much.
Family member's a family member. And that's why I don't have 5 dogs.
That's why you do have 5 dogs.
That's why I don't only have 4. I've been wanting a corgi so bad. I mean, my dogs are old dogs for the most part. My youngest dog is like 7.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So I have puppy fever. I really do. But I'm just going to wait for one of them to die.
How old's the little a-hole? Was he the 7-year-old?
No. That's my pit bull.
Oh.
The little one's like almost 10.
Oh, jeez.
No, wait. 8. He's 8.
So he's almost gonna be old man a-hole. Okay.
He's a little dog, so he's already old.
Yeah.
He's got the old man. He literally has had his old man grumpy face since he was like 7 months old. It pissed me off so bad. Like he literally came out of the puppy face so fast. The thing about it is, like, I love him. I love all my dogs, but I didn't actually pick him. He's actually not my dog. He's my ex's dog. He didn't know what kind of dog he was getting. I'm like, bro, you didn't even Google this dog. You just grabbed him. Like, what the fuck? It's a rat terrier. Like, I know what that dog. He didn't get it. I was like, he's like, why'd you name this dog Snoopy? And I'm like, obviously you've never Googled what rat terriers are. So it's a little dog, a little gappy, annoying dog that likes to hunt shit. So it's just like, he's just an asshole. He gets into everything. He's in everybody's business. He tries to tell everybody what to do. I love him, but like he literally came out of the puppy face so fast. I just was so mad. I was like, you didn't even stay cute long enough for me to actually like bond with you and love you like I like all the other dogs. Like I love him, but he was a troublesome puppy. Just troublesome.
Sure.
I didn't really have a chance to raise him because I work daytime, whereas my oldest dog, I literally didn't work at all when the first like year of his life, so it was just me and him, and he's just so well behaved. My pit bull, same thing. I had a chance to like raise him. But the little one that I didn't raise, he's a total asshole. He's the one you always hear barking.
Little has an attitude. Does that remind me of?
Yeah.
He was a latchkey dog.
Yeah, like I said, my ex raised him. Like, spent the most time with him, and he kept him in a cage, and like that's just not how I raise dogs. Like I've never raised dogs like that. So mostly because I had pit bulls. You have to really love a pit bull so they don't turn out like little thugs.
Lilith is like, you don't keep dogs in cages. Boyfriends, dogs.
Exactly. Dogs are free range. They roam. Anyway, but yeah, like also greyhounds are just so sad. Like, I just could never have a greyhound unless it was a rescue greyhound. They're just, like, so sad. Look, they have the sad boy eyes. Oh, and then the little Italian greyhounds. Oh, even worse. Even worse. The sad boy eyes on 1,000. Like, I can't. I don't like dogs with sad boy eyes. It makes me sad.
Well, that's what they even said at the track. You know, Homer's like, "Oh, that scrawny thing," and Bart's like, "They're all scrawny."
Yeah. Just like all my dogs, with the exception of the little asshole who's a purebred. Who buys a purebred rat terrier? I know at least one asshole who did. But like I don't like purebred dogs. Like I don't like all my other dogs are literally rescue dogs. My oldest dog, he came from the pound. My pit bull, I rescued him off of Craigslist. My husky, I also rescued her off of Craigslist. So
well, purebred's a scam too, because people charge like a insane amount of money for them. Too.
Well, we have papers for him and stuff like that, but well, yeah, technically he was $1,000, but we talked him down to like $750 or something like that.
I've heard of purebreds going for. Well, I guess it depends.
Well, it depends on what it is.
More than that, 1,000.
For like French bulldogs, which I don't really agree with because they can't actually push the baby out themselves. You have to take them to the vet and induce labor and give them a C-section because selective breeding has made them unable to actually have natural birth. Those kind of dogs, I'm just like, ooh, like I get why they're so expensive, but at the same time, they shouldn't actually exist.
Well, yeah, and don't they have trouble breathing and stuff too?
Well, yeah, almost like even pit bulls have any dog with the brachiocephalic head shape that gives them like the juvenile like forever puppy face and stuff like that. Yeah, they all have that issue, breathing issue. Basically, like almost any of those dogs snore. Bulldogs, pit bulls, French bulldogs. All those kind of dogs. They all Boston Terriers are the worst. Pugs are the worst.
So yeah, I mean that's the thing. I mean all this selective breeding. It's like some of these dogs you shouldn't have bred them because now
Yeah, it's like pigeons. Why they don't know how to make nests is because humans we used them and abused them and left them for dead. And they just don't. They're domesticated, but we're like, ew, pigeons. It's like we domesticated them. We made them dependent on us. Love the pigeons, which is why you gotta love Mike Tyson. Just saying. He loves pigeons. He took care of pigeons for a really long time. Pigeons are just doves. Pigeons are just urban doves. Love your pigeons.
Exactly.
Or eat them. Who cares?
Wow.
If you're hungry.
Tastes like chicken.
Hell, chicken doesn't even taste like chicken now. But that's another rant for another day. Sorry, no. Didn't mean to get you excited. But yeah, all in all, I'll give it a solid gentleman's B as in Bart plus.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah,
not the best, not the worst. A little heartwarming, a little depressing. Classic Simpsons.
Yeah, and again, I mean, just remember when this was new, it's like you didn't know what was coming next. So
yeah, this is like, man, it's so bad. Like, and it's intentional. Like, this is no shade to the anime. This is very intentional art style, but like just looking back compared to like new Simpsons, it is crazy. You're like, how the frick did this show last 35 years?
I know, because like I was watching this, I'm like, I remember as a kid thinking this was hilarious. I'm like, what was so funny about this?
Our frontal lobe developed, babes. It's okay.
True.
It's okay.
Well,
also, it's all we had, right? Like,
oh yeah.
People don't understand. Like back then, we only had 4 stations if you didn't have cable, and you were lucky to get Fox. Lucky.
And again, this was the first. I mean, we didn't have any South Park or Family Guy. This was it.
Yeah. Well, we had the Flintstones before this, but it was a lot more functional.
Yeah.
Always give Flintstones their flowers. Always.
And again, I know they only had 22 minutes, but I was just like, when Mr. Burns comes on the intercom, I'm like, man, I want some Mr. Burns scenes.
Excellent. Evil Mr. Burns.
I know that's what Conan O'Brien says. Like his favorite's like Mr. Burns. He loves writing the evil guy. So like Conan never went back to write more Simpsons. It would be like a lot of Mr. Burns stuff.
We haven't had a good Mr. Burns story in like a decade. So Team Coco.
Come on, Conan.
Should we start a petition for Conan to come back to Simpsons and write an episode?
He comes
back. What the hell happened to my monorail?
Pretty much. After 35 years, don't you need like gimmicks to keep stuff fresh? Like, oh, hey, after how many decades, Conan O'Brien's coming back to write an episode?
I think that will pull people back in for an
Yeah.
episode, but you need something like the Simpsons definitely have their gimmicks and stuff. Like the couch gag is a gimmick. Like it's gotten more epic over time. And I literally remember the very last episode that stopped me from watching weekly, and it was the couch gag. It's the one with the Kesha song, and I was just like, oh no, nope. I've aged out of the Simpsons.
Like I said,
Goodbye.
It's been a while since I watched any new episodes, so I know they've done flash forwards before, but no one's aged
the flash forward episodes are really good.
Yeah, but no one's aged up, right? In the
No. Bart and Lisa have turned the same age a couple of times. Maggie has turned the same age a couple of times at this point. Marge and Homer's like how they met story has been done at least 5 times. So they're like my age now, and I don't like it.
Because they met
in the 90s. I'm just like, what? No, you stop.
Sliding time. Low.
Yeah. Oh my God, sliding time hits the freaking Simpsons way harder than the Marvel universe.
Because I think their first, how Homer and Marge
met in high school in like the 60s or 70s or something like that.
I thought it was like the 70s. Yeah.
So. Yeah. Because she was burning her bra, so it might have been the 70s. Yeah.
So now it's the 90s.
Yeah, then they had one for the 80s, and next thing you know, it's going to be the 2000s. Matter of fact, they might have even had one for the 2000s. I don't know. That's the whole thing. It's like, I get it's a cartoon, and it's like a episodic sitcom, but like...
But it's like, yeah.
Some things should just like stay at the core. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I guess you have to make these decisions that, if you are a cartoon that stays around for 35 years continuously, it's like, so.
It's just like South Park. It's like, babes, I'm ready for them to be 6th graders. I don't know who needs to hear this, but South Park, 6th grade year, final season. Just do it, Matt and Trey. For the love of God, I know you want to. Just do it. South Park all grown up. Just do it.
Or you know what? They did that, during COVID and stuff. They did that episode where we saw them in the future when they're grown up. But, let's
yeah, Cartman deserves to be homeless.
Or it's like, just do different eras. Let's get a special when they're in high school and stuff.
Yeah, something.
Can you imagine?
Oh God, like everything. Like I think I've just aged out of all my special interests, and I need to find new ones. Like the Simpsons, South Park, it's all just like, ugh, every time I try so hard, but like I'm aging out of South Park rapidly.
But again, it's like a lot of stuff. Does it have a shelf? Like again, Simpsons 35, South Park, what, at
26, 27?
Yeah.
Even Bob's Burgers, like what, on its like 12th year or something like that?
I can't believe that. I can't watch that, but I still can't believe that.
No, watch Bob's Burger movie, please, please, please. Just do that, and I'm telling you, like I don't watch the show that often, but like once I watched the movie first, it made it like a lot easier to like when you're bored and like you're waiting in between to watch Family Guy, like it's that joke. It's like you stay at 8:00 and I'll stay at 9:00 with nothing but garbage in between, the garbage being Bob's Burgers. That comes from like that Family Guy Simpsons crossover. Yes, it's Bob's Burgers.
Oh, did you see that? I guess
season 14. Oh. There you go.
But did you see as the writing on the wall? Because did you see, I guess for the new season they're moving Family Guy to Wednesdays?
Yes! Finally!
So does that mean the end is nigh?
Well, when Family Guy is not Animation Domination Sundays, it might be time. It's time.
I know. So I was like, wait a minute. I'm like, don't they have a night for all the animated stuff?
It's time. It's finally happening. I'm so excited. No, I shouldn't say I'm excited for people to lose their jobs, but it's time. Family Guy has been trash for so long.
It's so weird because it's like, yeah, they moved that, but it's like, okay, Simpsons has been on Sunday nights for 35 years.
Well, not 35 years. They were on a different night a couple of times. They didn't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I remember them being on like Wednesday nights, and they haven't always been on Sundays.
Oh, I think the majority of their...
Yeah, the majority of their run, for sure. Like, when they figured it out, they're like, this is the staple for Sunday. It was like The Simpsons and then like X-Files. That was like their Sunday staples.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whenever they decided to do that. So whenever X-Files got moved to Sundays was like the permanent move.
Yeah. Well, again, 1989. I mean, that was only like 2 years into Fox's existence.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once they figured it out, yeah, they got more shows. They locked that in.
Yeah, they tried. They really did. They really got lucky with Bob's Burger to have that solid run.
Mm-hmm.
But again, it's not for everybody.
But yeah, that original Fox. It was Married with Children.
Oh, we are definitely gonna talk about it.
Oh yeah, we definitely gotta do Married with Children. Yes.
No, that's not the day that I said.
No, I said I would crush your soul on a Tuesday, on a Thursday.
Funny. Is that right?
And by soul, I mean someone's balls.
Oh my.
Yes,
Don't
kids.
do
Lilith
that.
Lilith is a dominatrix. You didn't know that.
Consensually.
Yeah, well, yeah. You're sure you're getting paid for it. Lilith ain't do nothing for free. Well, except for this show.
Yeah, Cash App in the show links, by the way, guys.
Yeah, kids.
Subscribe to the Patreon, buy some merch.
Or best of all, do all three.
Okay, let's actually do the podcast that we get paid nothing for.
No, but it's just like I love Santa's Little Helper, but I love Snowball, even though Snowball is like up to like Snowball 4 at this point. I'm pretty sure.
I was gonna say, even the first episode, she's like, "Oh, we lost Snowball, but we got Snowball 2." It's like freaking Ultron.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, like The Simpsons is it has a special place in my heart, and every now and then I try to like watch a new episode. It's not bad. It's just not as good. Like I just don't think that no show can keep up the quality.
Yeah, again, it's just such a weird thing because it's a thing where it's like starting with like my generation. It's been around since like everyone from me on. It's been on since you've been a kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's nuts.
I don't even think I started watching The Simpsons. Like actually, like watching The Simpsons, I was like 10 or something like that. And I had like all the because they showed reruns and stuff. So I got I don't even think people can do that anymore. Like so I got to see like the whole backlog and then watch new episodes. Like it was like always on somewhere, and they don't even do that anymore. Like in the afternoons after the news or whatever. Like I haven't seen like Simpsons rerun on like actual network TV in a decade and a half probably.
It's
on like I think they used to do FX and now it's just strictly like Disney is gatekeeping it.
No, I mean it's so weird. I haven't even been watching it, but I'll see on the schedule like my local Fox affiliate, they'll put it on. They'll throw it on at like 12:30 or 1 o'clock in the morning.
Really? I haven't seen it in any of my markets that I've.
That's what I'm saying. It's not like a Seinfeld or anything where it's like on 20 times a day on 50 different channels. I think if you catch the right channel at the right time, you might catch it. Oh, you know what was it? Where you're saying FX? Is it FX or FX?
Yeah, it's FX. I couldn't even tell you what the hell is going on with that because of Disney's acquisition of Fox, and then it's like FX on Hulu, and I'm just like, wait, is FX still like a cable channel? What's going on here? I don't know what's going on with FX and FXX. I thought FXX was not a channel anymore.
Or unless that's the stuff that's on the app now, or whatever.
God.
So weird.
Oh, shout out to HBO Max if you want to watch with ads, $1.99. And then you can get the full premium tier without ads and also the BR Sports package for $20. Just hint.
You mean Max?
Yeah. Stupid. And the blue color is so stupid too. Purple stood out. I don't know what the just breathe. just breathe. God, it makes me so mad.
Well, did they make it blue just because I don't know?
Because why be blue? Why be blue when you can be purple? Hell.
Hell.
I'm gonna need that as a trap.
Lilith has turned a lot of things from blue to purple.
Consensually.
Yeah.
Can't stress this enough. Not gonna cancel me.
Scream
Well,
it.
I mean, if you just turn on the news, there's a lot of things going on that aren't consensual.
No.
So, yeah, it's like, ooh. So I have to stress this, kids.
I've never gotten that. I'm like, how does anyone? Again, you shouldn't be doing.
Listen,
bad things
money
to people.
literally goes through people's heads. I've seen it happen in real time.
But I'm like, even if you're the aggressor, I'm like, how much fun is doing something to someone against?
Oh, babes,
will?
the psychology of like
I
rich and
guess.
famous people.
I
It's fame and money literally do something to your brain cells. It needs to be studied. It needs to be studied.
I'm like, I could derive no joy out of doing something to someone, against their will. It's.
Well, that's because you're a normal human being.
I guess, yeah. Well, wow, no one's ever accused me of that.
People take it for granted. Most people have human decency, but the people that don't,
I know.
their time's up looking like, and it's about damn time.
And it's just depressing because that's what leads the news most of the time is the people who, the sick ones.
Yeah. It's sad, but it's overdue. It's like, oh, we've been hiding you for 30 years. I guess you didn't pay your Illuminati dues, so
I know.
There's your business out in the street.
Because everyone's just like, oh, why did things get so bad? I'm like, I think
it's always been this bad. People just have the power to speak up now.
Oh yeah, just the 24-hour news cycle, social media. Yeah, it's just we have more ways to see it now.
Yeah. People actually believe people now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, SVU. No, like seriously.
Oh yeah.
Propaganda can be good sometimes. Sorry, Noel.
Speaking of another long-running show, we'll have to get to one day.
Bro, if we even tried to rank, I think we'd have to rank the seasons, and then we'd have to do a list of our favorite episodes. Like, there's no freaking way you can watch every again, that's an hour-long show. There's no way.
Hell, that's another.
I remember watching the first episode of the year of our Lord 1999. Okay, Ice-T wasn't even there.
Oh, well, that's another one. Just the SVU itself could be a lifelong.
Just the Law and Order franchise.
Oh my God, can you imagine?
I just know. You know what? I should find me a Law and Order Universe podcast. I'm gonna do it right now.
God.
Mariska Harkin said, "Where is the Watch Along podcast? Everybody else has one."
You know what was it? Oh God, I forget if it was like 2020 or 2021. They NBC did an actual SVU official SVU podcast, but it only lasted the one season. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, because they're like, all right, pandemic's over. Podcasts are out, kids. Let's go.
Yeah, because it only lasted one season. But yeah, I know. I listened to it. I remember they did talk to Mariska at least once, maybe twice. They interviewed most of the cast at least once, and I'm just like,
now most of that cast is gone.
Oh no! They talked to Mariska. Didn't
that one girl finally leave? The one with the terrible sister.
And
she got married to Carisi or something.
She did marry. Her and Carisi are married. You know what? She'll pop in every once or twice for an appearance.
And didn't they get her from that other NBC show Manhunter or something? It was just so weird. I was just like, what the hell? Listen, I've never been a fan of that new crew. It is Team Arrow 3.0. I'm just like, babe, shout out to Wild Dog and Greg, man. I love y'all, but y'all didn't need to be on Team Arrow. That's just what it feels like. It's babes, y'all look like y'all belong on a whole nother show.
Well, the last couple seasons, it's they'll bring in new people and they'll last a season or two, then they're out because I saw they're
looking at you, Adam Beach, babes, you were never gonna be a fit. You were never gonna be a fit. I'm sorry. Just keep that shit over there in Queens. Keep it over there in Queens.
I saw there's gonna be a new cast member in the upcoming season, and I'm just like, man, they're burning through people fast here all of a sudden.
It's babes, I just need Elliot's team to be folded in. Bring it on home, baby. You're so close.
Yeah.
You're so close. Please. Please. He's divorced from his wife and everything. Please.
Well, she's dead. She's dead now.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Now, what about the daughter? The crazy daughter? That's the only one we got to worry about.
I mean, you really don't see much of her because she's grown now with her own family. So it's Yeah, I mean, that's how they brought
I'm
him.
just saying, let's fold it back in and give the fans what we want.
Yeah, when they brought Stabler back, that was one of the first things they did is they killed off that wife. Yeah.
Damn! How bad does it suck to be oh, baby, we're getting... Ooh, about that.
Because they've really been playing ever since he's been back. Will they, won't they? Because, now the wife's dead, so there ain't nothing standing. Most of his kids are grown, so it's like,
All 12 of them. Plop until you drop Catholicism.
I was going to say, he's a Catholic, man. He didn't believe in that. They didn't believe in that birth control.
Barbaric. Anyway.
No, but that's the other thing. It's like they showed like the birth of that youngest kid, and meanwhile, I think he's like in college now or something.
Oh God, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, these characters age in real time.
Well, they have to.
I mean, not all shows. I'm like, Angel, babes, you look like you were like literally from the end of Buffy finale where he got his own show to like the beginning of his show. Looks like he aged 5 years. It's like, aren't you supposed to be a mortal vampire, babes? I know you have a soul. They never really specifically said. We're just supposed to go along with it.
You knew, I mean, as much as we love the series Angel, I mean, you knew there was a shelf life on that series.
Well, yeah, it's Joss Whedon, but
well, that and plus vampires. I mean, people do age. But yeah, oh my God!
Shout out to Charisma Carpenter.
Yes, shout out to her.
Justice for Charisma Carpenter.
Man, she's still looking good.
Yeah. Because she's unproblematic.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you stay unproblematic.
But no, I was going to say, we should take like a month maybe and like each week do like, okay, our favorite season, rank the seasons and do our favorite episodes of like regular Law and Order.
That means I would have to catch up of like 5 seasons. Let me get caught up. Maybe I'll do that this summer. I'll get caught up and we could do it.
Okay. I was going to say, I'm like, yeah, like you never binge anything.
That's a lot though. Like now talk about a show that does 24 episodes a season. Like that is old school procedural episodic.
Well, that's like even regular Law and Order. They did 20 seasons, took a break for like 10 years, and then they came back and they did a new.
They're like, nothing else is on. And it looks like we got the whole Chicago PD we can do a crossover with now.
Well, again, I think it was the age of COVID too. They brought that back, and and it's like they were bringing in the Stabler shows. They're like, oh hey, connected universe. And
I
stuff.
still need my trial show. I want more of the district attorney. Like, listen, I'm just saying. I know it's meant for dear and near to my heart, Jay Orbach, and he is gone. But Phoebe Newworth is still around. I'm just saying. I know she has that Frasier thing, but there's only like 8 episodes a season. We can work around it.
And I've just stumbled into this and gone down the hole lately, but it's like, we need D'Onofrio back.
Oh, welcome to the Criminal Intent Club. So that show was so good. It was so good. Shout out to Courtney Vance, aka Mr. Angela Bassett, too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, those first couple seasons, man. The captain is Daddy Queen. Yeah.
Yeah. Jamie Sheridan, yeah.
Yeah.
So good. It was so underrated.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, D'Onofrio. Oh my Lord. Ooh.
So good. And like the thing about that is that I love that partnership, but you never shipped them.
Yes.
So it didn't distract like Stabler.
they were just colleagues who respected each other. Yeah.
Yeah, which is so far and few between. Even when it's like same sex, people are still shipping them together and just like, get out of here. Get out of my fandom.
Yeah, TV drama. Yeah, no, because it wasn't Criminal Intent. Like the focus was more on like the criminals too.
Yeah. It was definitely super special. And I think like I don't even know like why I didn't catch on as much. Like it's definitely one of the like more underrated SVU Law and Order franchises.
Well, that's the thing. I think they took regular Law and Order off after 20 seasons. They're like, SVU will last a few more years. And
by a few, we mean forever till the sun burns out.
And by the sun, we mean Mariska Hargitay. I mean, yeah.
We'll have her son be freaking like it's just gonna be SVU next gen. We'll have Finn's like grandkids, Carisi and what's her face's kid. I'm telling you, mark my words.
You think that show will outlast?
It'll be Degrassi all over again.
I was gonna say, I mean, I could see regular Law and Order going because they always rotate people out. But I'm like, SVU? You think it's gonna go on without her?
If they did Next Gen, where we see her son growing up and he gets into criminal justice, because I'm telling you, the minute we say that kid's interested in going to law school, we're gonna get the SVU Next Gen. Mark my words. It's just gonna be a picture of him in the opening credits, a picture of her behind him in the opening credits.
Oh, yeah. There's gonna be a portrait of her hanging above his desk the whole time, every episode. Yeah.
You're nothing like your mom. Your mom was legendary.
Oh my god! And one of Stabler's kids in there too. Yeah, it's like, yeah. Remember when our parents almost banged? Yeah.
We could damn near be siblings.
We almost were.
Yeah, I can imagine. They just don't make it like I said, they just don't make these shows like this anymore. Like, nothing is built for longevity. It just makes me really sad.
No, in the age of streaming services where they yank them off after a season.
Oh, the only other show, long-running show with a yellow lead character, SpongeBob SquarePants.
Oh,
aired in 1999, 10 years after The Simpsons. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying. Another show supported by stoners with nothing to do.
Who still has a float in the Macy's parade? SpongeBob SquarePants.
Bro, I was just waiting for somebody to lose control. It's like, Woody Woodpecker, oh no, the humanity!
I'm such an old man. I'm like, where's my Spider-Man balloon?
Seriously. If one thing the Macy's Day Parade should always have is a Spider-Man balloon.
I mean, if nothing else, shouldn't the mouse have that in circulation? I'm like, come on.
Hey, listen, they broke up Mickey and Minnie. What the hell does the mouse even know anymore? 90 years they were together. Just broke them up. For no reason.
I mean, it happens. Those people were married like 60 years and they just all of a sudden get a divorce. It's like, what the hell?
Like 90 out of the 100 damn years of the freaking company.
Oh, is that their plan? They break them up and then at the 100th
It's like, babes, you're not Barbie and Ken. Okay?
The 100th anniversary of Disney, they get back together.
Well, that's this year. We're celebrating 100 years. Actually, I think it's at the end of October, they actually celebrated their 100th anniversary. I think it was like October 18th or something like that. Yeah.
Well, I thought they would have trumpeted it out more that they hit 100.
Oh, they did. It was everywhere. It was all over. Like, have you not been in the like Walmarts and the Targets? Like, every product has Disney's 100th year on it.
Oh, okay. You know what? I think I might have seen the logo, but I'm just like,
yeah. At the beginning of the year, they were way more aggressive about it for sure.
I'm just surprised that they would have been more aggressive.
Yeah, at the beginning of the year, it was obnoxious. Yeah. It was obnoxious. So I think they got the hint. And then the Barbie movie kind of promotional stuff took over the stores and TV and stuff. So, but yeah, it's sad what the mouse is doing. But I do like I love the meme of welcome synergy when they bought Fox, and they predicted it, but it's like the mouse was on a rampage to buy everything, so it was only a matter of time.
South Park told us, kids.
Yeah, well, Simpsons did it first. Like, that is so epic that like a show like South Park could like poke fun at that. And then I love that the Simpsons sent South Park flowers after they like roasted the Family Guy episode about them how they made like with the dolphins moving the ball. They actually sent them flowers.
Oh my.
So funny. It's so funny. But yeah, it's crazy. Simpsons definitely paved the way for all this stuff we love. And it's so mild in comparison to everything. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, supposedly this was the edgy animated show. But yeah, then flash forward a couple years later and you had South Park and all the other ones.
Yeah, well, a decade later. Well, a little less than a decade. But
yeah, South Park was what, 97?
Yeah. And then that just all leads us to Rick and Morty.
Oh my god, that makes it South Park is older than Sponge. You said it's 99 for SpongeBob?
Yeah. And SpongeBob is for kids anyway, but
yeah, but I'm saying
like I said, adult stoners watch it. That's who that show's for, and you can't tell me different.
I know, but I'm just saying it seems like SpongeBob's been around forever. South Park's been around longer than SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Oh no. Simpsons was edgy until Beavis and Butthead came along.
Ooh, that's a good point. But like, I don't think that Beavis and Butthead is as legendary as The Simpsons, just because it wasn't actually around long enough to be.
Well, it didn't have the longevity, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's legendary enough they brought it back.
Yeah, I mean, it's iconic, but it's not like, it doesn't have staying power. It's just because of the nature of the topics that they pick and choose, and stoners keeping it alive.
Fire!
And, you know, MTV, that's just a shell of what MTV used to be, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's so sad. Everything that I grew up with is just garbage now.
Give me back my Beavis and Butthead, my music videos, and Jenny McCarthy in a bikini. Damn it.
You can get a McCarthy in a bikini. I won't tell you which one.
Oh, damn.
You know where her cousin is, right?
Who?
Melissa McCarthy.
Oh, yeah, I think
They're
I did
actually
hear
real cousins, yeah.
Yeah, I thought I did hear that, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Jenny's too busy being a dork about what causes autism, so.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. And then when, like, she got with Jim Carrey, I was just like, oh.
Well, again, it's hot girl syndrome. It's like, you know, when they're young and hot, you know, guys, you know, think everything they say is interesting, and then they start aging, and, you know, all of a sudden it's like, wait, what are you saying? Wait, what?
Not you, Pamela Anderson. We'll always love you.
Yes.
We're not talking about you.
No. Oh, we need to do a Pam Anderson episode.
Did you ever watch that movie?
No, I need to.
Yeah.
What, Pam
So
and
yeah,
Tommy?
yeah, we could, like I said, 90s. That's a 90s top. We should kind of probably rebrand to the 90s nostalgia nerds at this point.
Wasn't that the original plan?
Yeah, it's like that's all but 90s nostalgia nerds. That's what we're here. That's what this is. Coming in 2025. No, kidding.
Hell.
I don't know if my liver's gonna last that long.
Yeah, well, shut up.
It's made out of adamantium. Anywho, yeah. Tell us your favorite Simpsons holiday episode, or just episode in general, and we'll talk about it in New Year.
Yeah, come on, you nerds.
The ultimate source of memes, The Simpsons. My favorite is him just fading into the bushes. That's the best Simpsons meme.
Yeah, Homer. That's what I always see.
When you oversleep for a podcast. Yep, that's me. That's me just creeping back into the bushes.
Bill has to pull dogs off of her. She's sleeping under a pile of dogs.
Oh, I'm almost tempted. It's so damn cold. Man, if you tell me global warming isn't real and this is just a cycle, I'm going to call you a liar and punch you in the face.
I know.
like poor Texas is going to have so much snow this winter. Their grid can't take it either. Texans ain't built for the snow.
No. I know. Our precipitation rate's been down the last couple of years. You know, it's nuts.
Yeah. So, stay tuned for more socialist rants, food reviews.
well, yes, and we did kind of record out of order. So, yes, next week, if you're listening to us on the podcast, yes, you will get your Walking Dead City reviews. So,
yeah, that happened.
Yes, and then followed by
I can't believe they're getting a season 2.
And then L. I mean, they kind of left it on a cliffhanger.
Oh, it's like we're not done.
And again,
Milking Walking Dead. We're not done.
Well, again, too, it's Jeffrey Dean Morgan and Lauren.
I get that, but like, yeah, let a villain be a villain, man. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, maybe that's what we should do next year. Get you to watch the 6 episodes of Daryl Dixon, and we'll review that.
Ooh, yeah, probably not.
In France, Daryl in France.
Definitely not. No, I don't think I can do that. Wasn't there another spinoff supposed to be? Oh, I want to do Rick and Michonne for sure, though.
Yeah, that's coming at the end of February. So yeah.
So yeah, we'll definitely do Rick and Michonne. I don't know about Daryl Dixon.
Okay. And so yeah, with Walking Dead City, then our Elf review, and then yes, the last episode of the year will be part 2 of our holiday party.
I'm curious to know where you cut our conversation off at for part 1 and part 2.
again, I was like, what's worthy of Salty and Petty? Okay, first part is on Capes and Lunatics, and it ends when Tyler leaves.
Oh, when the grown-ups leave.
So Salty and Petty is you, me, and Justin.
Nice. Okay.
I figured, Salty and Petty, yeah, that worked. That tracks. All right, so see, kids, teasing you.
Hey-o.
Hey-o. So I mean, the whole thing is good. I mean, either one could have been Salty and Petty. I mean, after Rob Southgate's story, it's another teaser for you kids. If you want an adult Rob Southgate story,
off color indeed, sir. Off color indeed.
check out the part 1 on the Capes and Lunatics at the end of the year. Oh, jeez. All right. So yes. So send us all.
That's where you should have cut it off, the cliffhanger to that story.
I know, but that was pretty early in the first.
Yeah, it was pretty early. Yeah.
I was like, yeah, the first episode will be like 15 minutes, and the rest will be on Salty and Petty. But yeah, you should listen to both parts, kids. That's almost like 2 hours of a party stuff. All right, so yeah, send us your thoughts on all the Simpsons and all the other stuff. And again, send us your suggestions for 2024. What do you want to hear us talk about, review? I'm just waiting for an avalanche of emails from Noel. Socialist rants.
We definitely got to get our rant topic bowl going here. So.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Send us suggestions for rants, and we'll just throw them in a hat. That's what I think I said that before. I just want to randomly pull out a rant to be like, okay, Lil, this week you're going to rant about with no preparation. Just like go.
Yeah, for sure.
The rant bowl. The rant bowl. That's Lil's brand. All right, so send
Dear True Leave, sponsor us.
All right, kids. So yes, so send us all your questions and thoughts. Email us saltyandpetty69.
He did it, boys!
Email.com. Or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES.
We should have got a new number that ended in 69 or 420-69 0069.
I think I looked when I was setting stuff up and I couldn't get any number with 6969 or anything. Or I think 420-6969 was taken. So
of course it is.
Of course it is. That's your home phone, isn't it?
Won't tell you what zip code though.
I was gonna say, kids. I don't want to give it away, but that's her cell phone number.
Oh shit! F in the chat for whoever owns that number.
You see, Ray's gonna be dialing that number just to make sure it's a joke. He's like, that's not low, is it? Oh my god, can you imagine? Call 420-6969. Yes, yeah. Hello, Weed and Porn Emporium. How can I help you?
It is.
You need to go into business with Justin. All right, so yeah, and yes, find everything Capes and Lunatics, episodes, social media, merchandise. Again,
cannabis infused biscuits, artisanal.
Oh my!
My favorite biscuit.
So yeah, buy some merch. Subscribe to the Patreon. Again, you never know what's happening there.
Oh man, definitely listen to was it November's? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We might be making that the thing for for Patreon.
And again, no, you need to get on that Patreon. I mean, I roasted a certain political figure, so yeah, you need to get on Patreon though. So yes, kids. So and again, there's a Cash App, Capes and Lunatics, if you just want to send us random money because you love us. Show us you love us. So call
your dear old grandmother and check on her, would you?
So find everything at tubespace.io/CapesandLunatics Podcast Network. That's tubespace.io/CapesandLunatics Podcast Network. All right, and speaking of, if you want to drop in on your favorite internet granny, where can they do that, Lo?
Well, you can friend me on Facebook or, at Lilith Hellfire. I accept friend requests. It's totally cool. I'm not weird like that. But you can also find me on Threads and Insta at your favorite internet granny. That's GRANNIE. Duh.
Your mother's a whore. Either do the sticks or do the.
Phil can't wait for his Christmas present.
Oh my! Oh my! What's a Frank Miller?
Yeah.
Oh!
Mother's a whore.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Daniel's gonna think I go insane if I open a box and I'm gonna be like, "Oh my lord!"
Your mother's a whore.
Just put it in a teddy bear.
Oh no, the AI. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
This is Frank Miller. And you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics podcast. And your mother's a whore.
Mother's a whore.
Oh, it's gonna make me giggle every time.
Your whole family can suck it.
All right. Yeah. So follow Lilith on Facebook. Get those virtual granny candies from the bottom of her purse.
Don't go grab the bottom of my purse. It's dangerous. Never know what you're gonna pull out. A gun, a knife, Xanax.
Weaponized medicinal marijuana.
Those burnt eye drops. Sorry to tell you, kid.
Wow! It burned a hole in that concrete floor. That's right, kids. Next episode, Walking Dead, Dead City. Good stuff a coming. 2024 is going to be banging.